building here, welding some kind of little bracket piece for the frame machine. He wants to make something, I don't know what he's making. He just asked me to weld it and cut some crap with a plasma cutter. Alright, so whenever we build special little brackets and tools and stuff for the frame machine, we normally just make our own out of whatever we got laying around. So I've got to weld this onto this like this, and I need to plasma cut a hole here for a bolt and a bigger hole here for the hook to go into, so they can bolt into stuff on the frames, like where the control arms and stuff go, or maybe a shock mount or whatever he's going to use it for. And then the hook can go here to pull on, but it's going to need a gusset. And I have this that I cut out from a piece the other day with the plasma cutter when I was building something. So I actually got it out of the trash can. So I'm gonna just take and chop this off right here so that it sits like this. And then when it's all, after the edge is cut off, it'll be the 45 little gusset that I need. So just to help make it a little bit stronger. Frame machine does put a lot of stress on these things, but we've never had one come apart. So, knock on wood, never had one come apart. We've made several, and they've always been just fine. So let's get this thing cut off and cleaned up so I can get it welded. Alright, so I've got my hole drilled on both pieces. That just helps the plasma cutter just go ahead and punch straight through instead of sitting there kicking back metal all in my face and stuff. I've just got one of these cheap eBay Symmetry? I don't know how to say that, but crap, turn it on. It's supposed to be a 50 RX, so a 50 amp. But over the years, it has lowered its own amps. It goes down to 3, which actually you can't cut anything at 3. But 36 seems to be about as high as it'll go. I have had this thing now for, I don't know, probably 6 or 7, maybe even 8 years. It was like 350 bucks. And I've had no problems with it at all. I've had no problems with it at all. It's always come on, it's always worked. The hose is never blown out. The torch still works fine, the switch still works fine. My consumables, I have bought those. I bought like a pack of 20 or 30 when I first bought this thing. And I just bought more the other day. I'll show you those real quick. So these are the ones I bought. Of course, they're made in China. This is for a 60 amp. But it works just fine. 36 pieces. These are the actual tips that the air blows through. It just screws in, as you can see. And these are what I would call the electrode. It goes on the inside and creates the arc that comes out of the end. So this one creates the arc that comes out of the end. It goes up inside of there. So it creates the arc, and the air blows the arc out of this hole blows out this hole on the end. That's where you get your arc from. And those are just the sleeves that go around this piece here. I don't really know what it's for. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to use it, but yeah, those right there. 36 pieces. So what's that? 12 of each, pretty much. I think they were like $20, $25. They were cheap. But yeah, so let's get these things cut out. I always just pre-drill a small little hole like that just so it doesn't blow back at me. But I've got the GoPro set up for time lapse, so here we go. Alright, she's done. Well, sort of. I need to knock off this slag right here and that slag on this side. But welded up all the way around. Got the big oblong hole for the hook. And she's hot. Burning my wood. But anyhow, got her done. Now it'll be ready for the frame machine for his next pull. See y'all next time. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more like this. Thank y'all.